WOLFPACK, assemble! What's going on? It's TC and welcome to the Remix Series 1 Episode 3. Firstly, if you're new to the WOLFPACK, a very warm welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. If you find any of the information in this video useful, please smash the like button. It really helps me out. If you're not already part of the community, part of the WOLFPACK, hit that subscribe button to receive notifications every time I upload some fresh new information. Also, don't forget to check out my samples and presets for Serum, Vital, Massive, and FMA. Check out my t-shirts and hats. Follow my Anthems playlist on Spotify. Follow my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links in the description. So this is episode 3 of the remix, and it's another day of drum recording. I'm going to go into the garage and I'm going to record as many interesting drum hits and sounds and breaks as I possibly can. Then I'm going to go in on the edit and cut them all out, do some edits, and put them into this remix. So let's go! So I'm in the garage, the washing machine's on, so that's going to come out in the sound. Wow, it is a mess in here, but it's all good. Let's get some lights on. I think even the heater sound is okay. I'm going to put the heater on now. Heater is on, and I'm just going to start recording some mad sound. So from listening to the recordings, I have moved this hat sort of a few more inches away from the microphone to dampen the sound just a tiny little bit. It might be that I'll put a piece of acoustic foam in between the microphone and the hi-hat. This is hard work. So with a snare, there's like a load of metal beads that are strung across the bottom of the snare, and that is the actual thing that is the snare. That's what they call the snare. And you can like tighten or loosen the snare to make it last longer or to be shorter. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to do some longer ones and then go to like shorter ones. So I'm just loosening it off. So that sounded like a longer decay on the snare. So I'm just trying to get as many tones as I possibly can out of the drum kit. So I'm going to do some with an open hat. Using some metal rods. Trying some different things out. I don't want to bust up the snare too much. So I got this floor tom here and it is kind of like ringing alongside everything. So I want to kind of dampen that off. I'm going to grab this other floor tom and just stick it on top with a bit of acoustic foam. Okay, that sounded better already. Much tighter, much nicer. All right. Shit, hey, yo, shit, hey, hey, woo, woo, hey. So I feel like I've definitely got a drum break in there that I can use in this tune. There's got to be something. So next I'm just going to record some percussion. So just a few little bits and bobs. I've already got quite a lot of stuff that I've already previously recorded in the past, but a few key little sounds just to sort of set off these drums with like little extra bits and pieces. So I'm going to have a look around and see if there's some weird stuff that I can just record to get some sound into this different sound. Record in the mug. Hey, what other things can I get to record in here? I've got a whole box of percussion over there. I might have a look. I've got some packing tape up there. I might see if I can get some sort of interesting sounds off that. Right, it's time for lunch now, so I'm gonna have something to eat. So let's eat some lunch. Lunch.
And then my lunch.
So I'm back in from the garage from doing some recording. It's actually the next day. Again, life got in the way of stuff. The recording session yesterday was a little bit short. I got quite a lot recorded, like half an hour's worth of recording. Quite a few sounds that I'm interested in cutting up and putting into this tune. So I'm in Ableton. What I did yesterday was put all of my recordings into these tracks here, and then I've bounced them out with the master channel and stuff, and I've now switched all that off, and now these are all really crispy. I got so much choice here. So I'm going to have to decide which drums I'm going to use for this remix. There was one where I was using the side stick. So I was thinking about using that for the intro drums. And then I'm going to go through, chop out all the breaks that I like and make a big list of break loops and single shots that I really like. So I'm going to do that in Logic, I think. So probably in a new Logic project. So I'm in Logic here and just chopping up these things here. I'm just going to do the long thing of chopping out all of these sounds. And I don't think you're going to want to watch all of that, but basically I'm just going through, got the scissors tool, any peaks, just going through and chopping them out. I think it's Control lets you do it. So yeah, I'm going to go through, chop out all the samples that I want to use, and I will get back to you. Still going through these drums. I'm going to be here all day. So I've been through all of the recordings that I made, and now I am just going to save all the pieces that I've cut out. So I cut them out, put them on another channel. Now I'm going to highlight them all, right hand mouse click, export as audio files, 24-bit, turn off the thing there, and we're going to call them record cuts, and this will save all of them into that folder. Let's do that. Go Logic Go. That's done. So now I'm going to start loading those up into probably Ableton to make up all these beats into different beats and see how we get on. So I picked out my favorite drum loop, I think, from the, I don't know how many I got, like 50 different drum loops. I put it into Ableton here. Really like it. I'm going to chop it into a simpler slice to new MIDI track, TC2. Here we go. I can get rid of the original. Well, I just mute it for now. What it's done is it chopped it into slices. Like that. I could just go in here now and remake the beat. All right, we're starting to get somewhere. So I want to check all these slices now. So I got this main beat. So basically what I've done is I chose my favorite beat out of all the beats that I'd recorded. I got this one in there now. I chopped it up. I speeded it up. I added a little bit of EQ to the kick and the snare and a little bit of saturation to the kick and the snare too. And now it's sounding like this. Which I am super stoked on that sound. I think it's wicked. I felt like it was a bit loose, and it's because these kicks that my drum playing is bad, and I got this first one, you can see the hat starts kicking in before the actual kick does. There's nothing I can do about that, so I'm just going to leave it for flavour. And I actually chucked it into the tune and put their basses in there, and it's pretty vibey, I'm not going to lie. Feeling that. Obviously, there's a lot more to be done on those. That's not my bass, so I need to put my own bass sounds in there. But, woo, sounded pretty good. I want to get a lot more sounds in there, obviously, so still a lot to do, but not bad. Not bad for day 3. So there it is, from drums recording to actually putting them in a tune and sounding good. It's pretty cool. Super into that. So I did some more stuff, actually. I made another beat in Ableton. This one, which is a more sort of ringy one, and then I put it into Logic, and I also added a bit of percussion using this instrument, this contact instrument that I made myself, which is called TC Perk. It's just a bunch of percussion that I put in this thing. It's sick. It is sick. Now it is sounding like this. So I'm adding like the toppy squishy stuff from that other break. So the beginnings of it is really starting to come together now. The sound of those drums is just, it's just so clean and real. And just, I'm getting a real bug now. I want to start doing a lot more recording in the garage. As like ragged as my garage is, and you know what, I feel a bit embarrassed showing you that part of my life, because obviously, you know, you want to keep up the pretense. that everything is like incredible, but my recording space is a garage with acoustic treatment, but it's real, you know, it's real, and the sound is just mwah, it just sounds incredible in this. So gassed. So join me for episode 4, where I will be doing more bass work in the tune. I'm going to spend an episode next time. I'm going to go through and like organize everything. So even down to like putting icons on this separate tracks, get everything really organized so that I can move forward to the next stage, which is I'm going to add my own bass to it. The drums came together so quickly. There's loads more I want to do. I got maybe 2 or 3 more days on this. So if you found anything in this video interesting, please don't forget to hit the like button and really smash the subscribe. It means a lot to me. Hit the bell for notifications so you can keep up to date with all that is new from me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have any ideas for future videos, please let me know. I read all your comments. A massive big up to all the WOLFPACK, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Oh yeah, you can buy these hats on tcdnb.com.